Hello, I'm speaking to you from my sunny garden, and I think you can hear the dog barking in the background. It's Friday the 27th of March, and with all the sunny days we've been having, it's good to be reminded of the beauty that's all around us, as well as the kindness of neighbours, of people around us too. I imagine the strong sun felt on the road to Bethany, where Jesus' friends Mary and Martha and Lazarus lived. We hear about them in this Sunday's Gospel, John chapter 11, and I just want to comment on one or two verses of that passage. Lazarus has died, and when Jesus is shown the way to the tomb, it's as though reality hits him. We find what is the shortest of all verses of Scripture. Jesus wept. He joins his dear friends in their tears. Tears, an all too common experience, whether out of worry or loneliness or grief. It's a good release, and it's good to be honest, to admit about how we feel. When Jesus calls Lazarus out of the tomb next, what happens, a sign in John's Gospel rather than a miracle, what happens is that Lazarus comes out, but still bound, with hands and feet and face covered in cloth. And Jesus says to those around him, "Unbind him, let him go." So, although Jesus, who speaks of himself as the resurrection and the life, effects Lazarus coming out of the tomb, coming out of darkness and death, there remains work to be done for the community, to unbind him, to let Lazarus go. They are claiming the power of the resurrection, which is of Jesus, so that people may be fully alive, a verse well known to the Diocese of Ely. And it's what 500,000 people have done, who volunteered for the NHS in the last few days, not to mention all those keeping the essential services going, working against darkness and death, so that people may be fully alive, unbound. Of course, Lazarus will die. Death is not nothing at all. When we live with him, who is the resurrection and the life, we go through dark times, knowing that death will nonetheless not have the last word. There is hope for today as we join together with others in life-giving work, and there is hope for tomorrow, because ultimately Christ defeated death, and God will call us back to life. I want to thank you for your faithfulness, especially when it's tough. I want to thank you for your mutual support for one another. Clergy and licensed ministers and lay people, we're all in this together. The resurrection to come gives us hope, gives us the strength to live life today and tomorrow. So God bless you.